Get some more basketball in for you there. We got some Waynesville coverage coming up later on also. Whenever that starts. Heenan kicking for the Gendale here to start. Again, Gendale in the white shade today. They have a couple different colors here. We are off. That ball is kicked. And that will go back into the end zone there. Little bounce back. I don't know if it landed before, but either way, we're going to have 1st and 10 here for the Waynesville Tigers. Tigers will get the ball first. And boy, those, whew. I tell you what, if you turn on closed captioning, they do not work at all. They are all kinds of off. And handoff to the Tigers. That's going to be a loss on the play. That will bring up 2nd down. And we're going to have an injury off the bat. We're going to take a 1-minute break. We'll be back after to make sure he's okay. It is 2nd down, by the way. Pass for the Tigers. That is caught on the outside. And that is a pickup of a 1st down, I believe. Nope, he's out before the line. I thought he passed it, but Lentz with the completion. Wells at quarterback. That brings up a 3rd down and short here. So I could turn my replay on. Oh, maybe. I guess not. Handoff. Tigers are going to have room. They are pulled back in the before the line of scrimmage, or before the sticks. And that is going to bring up a 4th and short. Yeah, that's not good. 4th down and 1. Got my tongue twisted there. So Falcons will force a 4th and 1 here. Why is my replay not working? I'm going to need some replay, won't I? There we go. Now we're working. On 4th down, the Tigers are going for it here. In the backfield, Gendale is going to get field position. Very good field position there. Look like number 4, I believe, for the Falcons came out of the huddle there. That is Cameron Richardson coming out of that huddle there for the Falcons. And turnover. The clock is still running on the change of possession, so we are in that mood already here. But appreciate everyone for supporting everything this year. And Falcons line up. Twins on the left over here. Single on the right. Handoff. Pass complete. First. Nope. That would have been a 1st down if Tigers weren't there. Completion to Trevor Heeman. So Heeman with the pickup. That was MJ Green, possibly saving a 1st down and a touchdown. That brings up 2nd and 9 for Falcons. Falcons back again. Multiple receivers. This is caught. This is a... Well, we'll see where it's spotted. That's a 1st down. So that is 1st and 10 for the Falcons. So Newberry, scoreboard guy talked with him earlier here during the pregame about Gendale, and then he'll be getting an award later on Monday. We'll have that broadcast at award ceremony, and I don't know if that was intended, but we're going to have a intermediate pick here in the back, just kind of to the Falcons. They're going to pick up 6 on that. And I believe that was number 20, Cameron Major.
6 points for Gendale.
And the Falcons will take a 6-point lead early here as they're going to pick up that about a 14-yard, 15-yard pickup on the play for the 1st down and for the touchdown. Kick is up. Kick is good. And we're going to take a break. It is a 7. We are back here. Glendale Falcons kicking off. Want to thank all the video board sponsors for all the varsity games. And again, Tigers are going to restart from their very own 20. That's again a 1st and 10 for the Waynesville Tigers here. Tigers turned it over on the 4th down conversion, the first drive of the game. A couple plays later, after a 1st down, we had a little trick snap on that. Major with the touchdown run for the Falcons. Tigers coming out, twins, and a single set over here on the right. In motion. And pass is complete up to the close to a 1st down, but not quite. Bird is going to pick up some yardage here. That's going to be 9 yards. Nope, he's only going to get 5 out of that, so he must have stepped out of bounds early. 2nd and 5 coming up here for the Waynesville Tigers. Tigers again, wide split here with the receivers. And this is down the middle for a yard maybe. 3rd down and about 4 coming up for Waynesville. We'll have youth football tomorrow night. Next week, Monday, we'll have the quarterback club. We'll have the award ceremony broadcast from Bambino's Restaurant in Springfield, Missouri. And then Friday night, we'll be up in Rittner High School in St. Louis. Be bringing you coverage of the Rittner Huskies. Well, students will. I'll be just kind of helping. I'll do play-by-play, but they'll be playing Hazelwood Central up there. And Tigers looking for the pass. Did they catch it? No good on the completion. And that will bring up a 4th and about 4 here, 3 or 4. So Tigers, I'm assuming we're going to punt. We are definitely going to punt this time. We're going to give the ball back to the Falcons, it looks like. Waynesville will. We'll have a word from one of our video board sponsors here in just a little bit. And the kick is deep, all the way to the opposite end of the field and inside almost to the 30. So 1st and 10, we're going to take a short break. We'll be back. It'll be, again, thank you Infuse Credit Union there for all of that. Pass. That is incomplete. Out through the receiver. Tigers on the defense. Good job keeping up with the ball there. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 for the Falcons from about the 32. Falcons in the red. Tigers in the orange and white. And someone bumped the power cord over there, which could... Oh, did they fix it? Did they break it?
Cash Newberry with the carry. Isaiah Williams with the tackle. It is 3rd down.
We'll look at that in a minute here for the camera. Tiger people over there. 3rd and 3 coming up. And that ball bobbled. Tigers there for the defense. 4th down now. This is our first 3rd down stop that we've had in the ball game. I'll bring up 4th and 1. Mason Scheller on that, doing a great job with the stop. And handoff again to Hillcrest, or not Hillcrest, to Glendale. The other school in Springfield is Hillcrest. 1st down on the conversion there.
Cameron Major with the carry.
Major again with the pickup here. He seems to be the main run carrier here for the Falcons. Falcons so far looking pretty good from the ground. And that pass is, I don't know if it's caught, but we have pass interference on that most likely. We're going to take a look at that and see.
Pass from Cash Newberry complete to Trevor Heeman.
We're going to take a look here and see what the call is. We're going to go back and maybe see.
Is the call against Waynesville.
Ooh, that is a tough one here.
That penalty will be declined. That pass play is good for another Glendale Falcons.
And they're going to call interference on that, but I'm not sure if I would agree with that completely. But either way, pass was caught, so it doesn't matter. In college, I believe that would be a first down from the spot anyway. It's 1st and 10 Falcons. Pass is up. Pass is caught. I believe that is a touchdown, Glendale. It is. And that is number 19, I believe. And that is Ruben. Trevor Heenan. Yep, Trevor Heeman. There it is. I'm looking. I thought I had the wrong number looking at. So Heeman will pick up the touchdown. He had a big pass earlier that will bring up the second score of the game here. Field goal good. And we're going to take a break. We'll clear all these replays here. And kicking off again to the Tigers here. We'll see if this kick... Nope. We're going to start again from the 20, so we'll be back after... Actually, we won't be back after this. We'll just wait, and we'll talk about what's going to happen here. But I do appreciate all the sponsors, everyone that has that has helped here. Thanks to you for doing that. Oh, tongue twisted here. I'm just going to have a drink of whatever this soda is. I think it's a Dr. Pepper.
Always remember these fine companies and their support of Glendale Athletics.
Tigers line up this time. Little option formation here. And they're going to come in a wildcat out of that. They're going to pick up a first down on the play, so that is effective. A little different look for the Tigers on that.
Ty Fowl with the carry.
And Ty Fowl gets the first touch of the ball. He's going to pick up 11, 12 yards on the play. So interesting, moving to a little bit of a wildcat, mixing things up. And that could, potentially cause a little bit of issues here for Glendale if they don't adjust, obviously swapping sides. And the ball into the dirt. Well, there's plenty of room, though. That's enough for a bit of a gain of yards. Press box shook a little bit on that. Bring up 2nd and 5, I believe.
Tyler Webb with the tackle. It is 2nd down.
And did not have him on the roster there, but either way. Both teams still have all their timeouts. Is caught. Down the sideline for a first down here for Waynesville. Ryder Wells, good completion here. And Edelman was a receiver of that one. So Tigers throwing some new faces and names out there. Right now they're kind of showing a little bit of good judgment here, doing a great job. A little bit of fragmenting on the video side there. Wish I can fix that, but that is not on my part. Wells looks for the pass. That is thrown, and dangerous pass. That is incomplete into traffic.
That incompletion will bring up second down.
Second and 10 now for, you know what? I don't even have that on the screen. Now we do. Second and 10 now for the Tigers. Wells pass incomplete. Something this Gendale line is probably going to start doing here. I bet they're going to get some pressure going. And again, look at the edges here. They are sending it to the line. And right there, it's going to go back. That is number 90 of the Falcons. Really pushing the Tigers back. Jackson McVeigh.
Jackson McVeigh with the stop.
So third and 15 coming up. It's getting a little chilly. I didn't bring my electric vest with me. It's going to be a chilly morning too, probably. And again, Wildcat with a tight end. Tight ends kind of as receivers, but whatever that was, that did not work there. That was creative. I have to say that. A handoff to like a handoff to a reverse to a pass, which did not work. And that'll bring up a fourth down for the Tigers at the close to the 40. Their own 40. And they're going to have to punt this away. Kick for the Tigers. That is returned. Gendale. And we're going to have a penalty flag on the tackle back there, but that will be a very short return. That would be a 20-yard kick right now, assuming the penalty flag is not against Waynesville. And we're just waiting on what they decide. Could be a face mask, could be a horse collar. I didn't see anything too crazy, but I did see where you could have that penalty, like a face mask or something, but too many people in the crowd right there. Officially, it is first down Falcons. They did not dispute the return of the ball. We're just waiting to see where the ball is. Face mask against the Tigers. Okay, so it's a double face mask. So it'll still be first down for Gendale. We are going to re-kick. Okay, well. Alrighty then. I'm assuming with that being at the end of the play, you would just accept the penalty yards, or accept the position. But that will put us back to 4th and 15 again. And this is a much better punt now for the Tigers if they could get back there, but Gendale slithers their way through. And that's going to give the Tigers an extra 10 yards of cushion there for against. And 4:30 to go here. It is almost nap time already. It's a little bit late tonight, and good stop on the play. That run by the Falcons. Cameron Major again. He is a 163-pound, 6-foot junior. Very good player here. Second down and 4 coming up. None of the teams have used a timeout. And again, another pass. That is nearly picked off. No penalty flag on this. Third down coming up. So pass incomplete. I do like the setup here, the video board, how they're using it. I do really like the stadium. Pass is caught. First down pickup on the play. Rover with the completion.
That play is good for another Glendale Falcon.
And Rover helps the Falcons pick up another first down here. No cheerleaders tonight. They are at state competition today. Or tomorrow, I believe. So good luck to the Falcons cheerleaders anyway. Falcons line up again. Multiple receivers are going downfield. That is tipped. Dangerous play right there. That'll bring up second down. The wrong tip could create some problems, and luckily that did not go the wrong direction there. Still 14-0 ball game here. It is Glendale with the lead right now. 3:48 in the first quarter. A lot of throws, so incompletes kind of cause for longer games here. Trying to stop the Falcons in the backfield. And Rover will go down, but we'll see where the ball is going to be spotted here. It is third and 13. Mason Scheller with that stop on the play. Ultimately a 3-yard loss on there. Again, back. Pass is complete upfield. That's good for a first down for the Falcons. That is Jacob Seats with that. He's a 5'10", 162-pound wide receiver. So the Falcons on the move. One thing Glendale does well, they throw the ball well. They always have, and that is a very good striking offense. Trips on on my side of the field here, the left side. Quarterback is going to scramble a little bit, nowhere to go. He'll pick up a little bit of yards, though. Maybe 6 by the time he's done. That is Newberry with the pickup on that. Newberry, very good player here. Had the insight, able to pick up some yards off a broken play. And Newberry's pass is complete. That's a touchdown. That is over to Seats once again. And that'll be touchdown number 3. That's the second passing touchdown that we've had of the ball game. So Seats, I believe that may be his second touchdown that he has had in this ball game also. Our other touchdown by the Falcons was by Cameron Major. Extra point on the way for the Falcons. Kick is up. So we have a 21-0 lead. We'll be back, 5 seconds later from last time I said that. Kick is off. And this one is not. That was almost a bad result. We're going to have a flag on the play in the backfield by the line of, or by the goal line back there. We're going to take a look and see what the flag is. As you can see, the ball did not. I'm thinking maybe an illegal block back there somewhere. But that is an illegal block against Waynesville. So that will push the Tigers all the way back into the red zone near the, well, the yard marker is clearly not. There we go. Near the 5-yard line is where we're going to start. And Bird is going nowhere on this play. That will bring the ball back a couple yards. So second down and 11. So it pushes the Tigers back further. They're 4 yards away from their own end zone, which is ideally not where you want to be in this situation. Clock winding down for the first quarter still. Tigers have used one time out. Do have a receiver here on the sideline. We're going to pass against traffic. Incomplete. And that might have been, that could have been a early hit on there, but pass was dropped. Third down coming up. Again, next week we'll start Monday off with the awards ceremony for the quarterback club. You can join that on the Missouri Sports Network or Allen Hilliard Sports if we can't get that working. And then for sure we'll be Friday night, 6 p.m. up in Rittner High School. Hazelwood Central coming to town. The students will be doing a great job at a broadcast. I'll be doing some play-by-play. We're going to have a false start on the offense. That will bring up,
legal procedure is the call against Waynesville.
Third and more. Yeah, it's third and whatever it is now. Clock back to running. That will reset the play clock here, and play clock already down to 10 seconds. Tigers are going to have to do something. Nope. We're going to have a timeout by the Tigers. We're going to take a break. You're watching Tiger throw their way out of this one. This is standing 5 yards from the back of the end zone here. And that's going to be a safety. So that will be a free kick to the Falcons. That's a 23-0 lead for Glendale. We're going to take 1:17 to go, and the first kick is up, and it's going to take one bouncer. Glendale has room on the return, and they will be called out of bounds. Just other side of the 40 here, and that is Cameron Major with the kickoff return. That was about a 20-yard return from the spot of the return. That'll give the Falcons a 1st and 10 here and restart.
Falcons will have the ball first down on the Waynesville 41-yard line.
And the Falcons, a little toss play this time. That's going to bring up a first. I believe that is Major once again with the pickup. That is Cameron Major.
With the carry. Isaiah Williams with the tackle.
And Williams with the stop for the Waynesville Tigers. 1:04 to go in this first quarter here. It's been a long first quarter. A lot of stoppages here in this. Glendale, they're going to salvage what they can out of this instead of take a sack. And it's going to be Heenan.
Isaiah Williams with the tackle.
Got away from Williams. Williams, second time he's helped the Tigers by preventing a really long play here. That play still in bounds, so the clock is rolling. This might be the final play of the quarter. As I say that, watch there be like 3 more plays in this quarter. Little bobble pass back over, out of bounds. So we'll have one more play here. That was Bellamy with the pickup. 3rd and about 3. So good play on that. Gain of 5 or 6 on that last drive. The back chains, for whatever reason, decided to go take a walk. And again, that was a high snap. And there is the Falcons. I believe Newberry or Camden Major came away with that.
Carmelo Jackson with the tackle.
I thought that was Newberry that jumped up and got that, but
Glendale Falcons.
that's a first and goal now for Glendale. Glendale 5 yards away, and I'd say we're going to have another toss play here. Nope. It's going to be a quarterback keeper, I believe. So Cash Newberry's going to run this in.
Touchdown Falcons.
And that'll leave 4 seconds left on the clock. So Newberry, he took his own number and he took it in. Kind of like they said in the movies, the winners always want the ball. I believe a great coach and Shane Falco both was part of that. I'm assuming you all know who Shane Falco is. Kick is up. Kick is good. We have it. And we are ready. Kick off once again. And we're going to have a flag on that. That ball will be dead in the air, so no need to return. Illegal procedure, which will result in probably a re-kick. Falcons move back to the 35. 4 seconds to go still in this first quarter. It has been all Glendale, 30 points so far, and the Falcons are Yep, it is. Well, he said offsides, but pretty sure the same difference. 5-yard penalty. All ready to kick it off once again here. Glendale kicking to Waynesville. Glendale in the red, Waynesville in the white and orange. That ball is back, bobbled. And Green, he's going to get hit hard in the back. And that will be short of the 15-yard line here. So Tigers will start first and 10 from the 13-yard line. And that will end the first quarter. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after this. You're watching Tiger Football on Allen Hilliard Sports. Game of the Week brought to you by Security Bank. It is time for the second quarter. Tigers with the ball. Past the fifth. Nope, up to the 14. That will bring up second down and something. Ryder Wells carried the ball. Is it going to be... Nope, McVeigh with that stop on there. We are going to... we're going to throw the ball here. I mean, I would assume we're going to throw the ball the way we're set up. But we'll see what happens with the Tigers. They are the very far opposite end here. So, smallest part of your screen. Wells is going to take off. This is a third down. And 4, 3.
Sean Terry with the carry. Cameron Richardson with the tackle.
Was that Sean Terry? Okay, we got different names popping up out there. But anyways, it is 3rd and 3 coming up. Got some different faces popping in here for the Tigers. I'm getting kind of cold. I need to find my hat. And again, the reverse handoff. There is the defense on that. 4th down and a loss on the play.
MJ Green taken down by...
That's about a 4-yard loss on there. 4th and 7 now, so Tigers going to have to punt this away. It is a very bad position here. You're gonna, if you're the punter, you are going to make sure you get this ball punted away, because if this ball gets carried anywhere close, and the Tigers are going to down it at the 45-yard line. Or, sorry, it's 1st and 10. Didn't reset that. 1st and 10 for the Falcons. They're looking to pass. This is going deep. It is picked off. Waynesville interception at the 1. And Tigers into traffic here. Still on their feet. And I think we just fumbled the ball back. But we're going to take a look at that replay here, and we are going to figure out what happened with this. That is number 6 of the Tigers.
MJ Green with the interception.
And that is MJ Green. The ball, they're saying, popped out, though. But looks like he was down, so a first turnover for Gendale in this ball game. And I mean, Green just got underneath that ball, and he was able to bring it in. We're going to have a whistle before the snap. Oh, we got a Tiger that is getting something worked on there. So thanks to Green, the Tigers have another offensive drive out of this. Tigers back in the boot. Pass picked off. That is a pick 6 for Gendale. And that is 2 interceptions back to back. This one is not the one you want to happen, though, as that will bring the ball back for the interception. And that'll make this a 36-point ball game here, as the Falcons have, well, we'll introduce the turbo clock eventually here in this ball game, but we got 9 minutes to get there. And going for the extra point, we're going to have a timeout by Waynesville. That's their final timeout. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after this to make this a 37-point ball game, but that number doesn't matter here. The Tigers trying to block it. I don't believe we have a penalty flag, so it is good. We'll be back after this for more Tiger football. We are back here again, 37-0. And this kick is back, picked up at the 10. Tigers on the return. That's normally Green out there. We'll see if it is Green this time, but it is going to be brought out to the 20 for a first down, Waynesville. Number 30. So I am wrong once again there. And apologize for that. That is Chris Houston, a sophomore. So there again, some new faces out there for this Tigers team. .948, first and 10. Gendale has the lead right now in the first half. 9:48 to go in the first half still. And handoff, good fake by the quarterback. That's going to bring up a very short pickup. Maybe a 1-yard gain on the play. We're going to have a penalty flag after the play. This is from the side official pointing towards Gendale. If this is unsportsmanlike or something, it's going to be an automatic first down. We'll see what they're calling, because it came at the end of the play. We'll see what the official has to say. Unsportsmanlike against the defense, so that's a first down, Waynesville Tigers. And that will be an automatic first down for the Tigers. So Tigers pick up a first this drive. And that will move the ball somewhere out near the 40 here. We'll see where it stops rolling at some point. But We'll see if the Tigers come out. I'd come out striking here. I'd just try to throw it. I mean, just see what you can get. I say that. It did not work last time, but you got to have a short memory when you play football. Short memories sometimes are much better than long memories. About like basketball. And Tigers back. We're looking for the pass. Wells, is that picked or is that incomplete? What is that? We're going to take a look back at that because I think they're saying Green got it here. I don't know how he got the reception, but we're going to take a look at that. That is... Man, that is a beautiful catch right there. Looked like the Falcons were able to come away with that. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10. Play clock winding down to 0. Tigers can't take a timeout. So we're going to have a delay of game. We'll have a 5-yard penalty on that. Repeat 2nd down. And we're going to go back again, and we're going to try this again. So it is 2nd and 15 now. Pass is caught. A lot of grass in the way here if the Tigers are going to pick up a first. That's going to be enough for a first down. That is 2 first downs on this drive. Big completion pass to the Tigers to number 40, which we don't have a name for number 40, so... If Coach Hill was watching, you know who number 40 is, you know, be sure to get a hold of me. Or Wilking or Ace or any of them. Of course, tonight the Tigers being coached Carl Wilking and Sheen Butler Lawson. Wilking, a member... defensive coach of that state championship team. Butler Lawson, a great former Waynesville Tiger. 2nd down. That'll bring up 3rd down, actually. Oh, no. It was 1st. It's 2nd down. We're right. I didn't change it from last time. I apologize for that. Got to give all those first downs. I'll just send a text and find out who number 40 is if he knows who that is. Pass back. Pass is caught. We got a penalty flag on the play. Not sure if this is a first down. It's going to be short, I believe. Depends on where the ball is. I think we're a yard short, but the penalty flag was thrown during the pass. Official discussing this. It was 2nd and 12. We're going to have a illegal hit, it looks like, targeting. Or helmet to helmet.
Ineligible receiver downfield is a call against Waynesville.
Or ineligible receiver downfield. Okay. But either way, that will go against the Tigers. And that will remain 2nd down and just a 5-yard loss. So 2nd and about 18 coming up here for Waynesville, something like that. It is not 2nd and 12. There we go. I was hoping they'd confirm and tell me I was right, but I'm assuming it's 18. We'll just call it that and call it a good day. Tigers out of the shotgun here. Fake the handoff. Wells looks to pass. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and long for Waynesville.
Pass is incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
Nearly in the hands of the Gendale Falcons.
Lucas providing pressure.
We have a very colorful looking band out here. They are very, of course, I'm wearing all orange, so I guess I can't say much about being colorful. But we do appreciate everyone who has bought this game and has come out. And that is going to be a pick 6 for the Falcons. Gendale off the interception there. Again, that's similar to last time, but this time the Falcons came away with that.
Touchdown, Falcons.
As you can see on the replay there, over the head of the Tigers.
6 points for Glendale.
Tigers now 43 points on the board and going for another here. $7:11 remains in the second quarter. And it has been all Glendale on the offensive side here in this ball game. Two takeaways on this that have led to points each time. And that kick is good. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. Finn, by the way. Apologize for not knowing your name, but you're not on the roster, so we'll do our best to mention your name. That's going to be a penalty flag. We're going to be back real quick while they set up the first down.
That kick has gone out of bounds. Waynesville will have the ball first down on their 35-yard line.
And we are back. Sorry about that. Had to update the name here. Nowhere to go for the Tigers. That'll bring up second down and poking hour with the 2nd and 14. So 6:42 to go and counting. The Falcons lead by 44 in this first half right now. We'll take a look in a little bit at some other scores going on around Missouri. Pass complete, but they're saying he was down. We're going to take a look at the replay here. MJ Green with the completion. We're going to take a look at this as...
It is third down.
Yep. Well, it's hard to tell. I'm not on that side, but that'll be 3rd and 13, a 1-yard completion on the play officially. And we're going to have a delay of game, so we're going to make this 3rd and 18 now as the Tigers go backwards. I want to thank Glendale High School here for allowing me to get plenty of space over here. I got a nice sub sandwich over there I haven't even cracked open yet. Might eat that during my union break. Tigers with the pass. That is caught. No, that is intercept. No, that is incomplete.
And then completion will bring up 4th down.
And that'll bring up a 4th down, but take a look at this as nearly another interception on the play. Bounced off the turf there. I mean, great defense on the play for Glendale. Good awareness of that, looking for the ball, and nearly had it. Just a little bit too hard to handle. On 4th, we're going for the punt. Gendale, they're rushing. And Tigers defense will hold. And Gendale, that will be a tackle from the backside there. That is a first down for the Falcons. We're going to take a very short break. We'll be back after this.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Dip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot.
And we are back here again as the Falcons, little toss play. Big, well, short pickup at least on that. That is Rover with the pickup. Rover's done a great job on the field tonight, as he has done pretty good for the pickups. Here in the background, good old Carl Wilking there. Again, Waynesville legend. Retired, came back. Retired a couple times, and, well, he's still coaching. You can't not coach. Even the legend Rick Vernon is coaching with his son youth football. So Major is going to pick up the first down on that.
That run's good for another Gendale Falcon.
Some of these people, you don't know what you're going to do if you're at a game and you can't coach. You're just lost. I don't know if I've ever just sat and watched a game before. Not very often. Ball on the ground. That's a loss on the play. That's the first loss of yards and a little bit here for the Falcons. A 2 or 3 yard loss on that. Second down and long coming up for Gendale. Newberry able to fall on the ball. It is more than 3, by the way, so my math was not completely accurate, but we'll fix it on the next time around. As long as you're close, you're okay. That run by Major is going to bring up a short gain. I don't know, maybe 2 yards on there, 3.
With the tackle, it is third down.
But it is 3rd and 15, 14 maybe. I can't count right now. It's not going well. The counting is the issue. 3:54 to go, and we are still going down. We're going to have a halftime special for you. We're going to have, again, we'll have the interview from Gendale, I believe, at halftime. Some other stuff to keep you entertained for about 20 minutes, and then we'll be back for more Tiger football here. We're about 3 minutes away from that. Again, want to thank Security Bank of Pulaski County for making all these games possible this year. Waynesville School District for making the Kickapoo game possible. That is caught or incomplete? Incomplete. So on 4th down.
Waynesville will take over on down.
So we're going to have split receivers on the left, single on the right, and a tight end on the right here. Hand off. A little bit of daylight. This is close to a first. Nope. It's going to be short.
Samuel Borno Crispin with the carry.
And Crispin with the pickup here. 2nd down and 1. Tigers have used all their timeouts. Gendale still has 3. Gendale does have a 44-point lead, though, so not much need to use a timeout. They've had 2 timeouts on takeaways out of the air for the Tigers. They've had 2 on the field, and 1 on the field and 2 from the air. And Waynesville with the first down.
Sean Terry with the carry. Max Horbacher with the tackle. It's a first down for Waynesville.
And the Tigers able to pick up first down on that, keep this drive going, 2-12. They are 9 points away from stopping that running clock right now. At least stopping it in the third quarter. But the Tigers' offense naturally is not a passing offense here, so it's not kind of like Glendale. Glendale is a very heavy pass offense. And we're going to have a penalty flag on that, but we do have a run. That is by Borno Crispin. That is going to be against the Tigers. I think it's against the Tigers. That's where he pointed a second ago. Holding on the offense.
Holding is the call against Waynesville.
And that will replay first down and add 10 yards to the collection here. And the clock will start. 1.5 minutes. And there is a slight delay between the game clock and the clock on the computer here, by the way. And Ryder Wells with a pickup to the original line of scrimmage. Tiger's going to have to... Well, that's Trevor. Never mind, we're on the wrong roster. That is Sean Terry. So Sean Terry in there for offense. All right. Yeah, we got a lot of rotation going on right now. I did not think that was Wells. Even the receivers rotating in and out here. We don't have an 88 on here either. And a lot of sophomores in this. Blow up by the defense in the back. That'll bring up third and long. Big sack on the play. That was Johnson with the stop. That's a... I don't know. 18's a good number. We'll just guess. We'll just guess on this one. 24 seconds to go on third and a long way to go. Tiger's going to have to make it to almost the 50 to get a first. And that is into the dirt. We have a Glendale player. Oh, looks like he's okay there. Fourth down and long coming up. This is where you want to have a punter. You can just punt the ball for about 10 seconds and let the clock run out. But I'm not sure if we're going to do that or not. I would do a fake punt here. I mean, they're probably defending against that, but I would probably do a fake punt just because. Worst thing, you give them field position, you know, inside the 40, but definitely not a fake punt. That is in the air, nearly blocked. And Glendale. And the Falcons are going to return this for a touchdown at the end of the first half. There is still time on the clock. And there is a penalty marker on the field, though. We're going to take a look at this replay here while we check out the penalty marker. Penalty marker came right behind the run over here by the 40. So depending on, I believe this was against Glendale. So they will take away that touchdown.
Illegal block against the Falcons on the return.
An illegal block, so Glendale will have the ball. It'll be first and 10. They'll have time for one play, 2 seconds on the clock. And they will get the ball at the 45-yard line. This tripod is all kinds of crazy. That's okay, though. Tomorrow we'll have youth football, and we'll have a very nice tripod. So it will work well. Falcons again. And that will go into the half. No flags. And that will do it. We're going to go into halftime here. It is a 44-0 score. We'll be back after this. You're watching Waynesville Tiger football on Allen Hilliard Sports on MSHSAA TV. That will be next week. And next week I'll be up in St. Louis at Rittner as they will face Hazelwood Central, I believe. I know it's a Central. Not saying they're all the same, but there's a lot of Centrals. First down for Kickapoo. This isn't Kickapoo, this is Gendale. That is the second time I've called them a different school. But anyways, we played Kickapoo already, and also a very nice setup down there. I was in the old press box this time, but very nice down in the bottom. The officials down there just saying roll it. Keep it rolling. Trips on the right, single handoff down the middle, and the Falcons are going to pick up a first down out to the opposite 40. That's about a 19-yard pickup on the play. That's another first down for, actually it might be almost a 20-yard pickup. And the Falcons in the hurry-up offense here, they're lined up ready to go. Not slowing down for this. And again, another pickup play for Gendale. That is Washington with running the ball, I believe. So new faces out for the Falcons. Washington is a freshman running back. We have seen him earlier in the freshman game, I'm sure. Another pickup. That's another first down for the Falcons here. So from second down to about a 7-yard pickup for another first. And next week, you know, Monday we'll also have the award ceremony on the Missouri Sports Network and YouTube. That will be for the quarterback club, pass complete. That is a first down for Seats. Seats is a senior. A second and short coming up for the Falcons. And Gendale's slowing down a little bit now. We're going to have... What are we doing here? Oh, it's a first down. So, all right. So first down, Gendale. 9:34 and counting. Clock will probably pretty much run at this point. And good stop in the backfield. Maybe line of scrimmage, but that'll bring up second down for the Falcons here. And 10, Washington again with the run, and he will lose 2 yards on the play. Seeing where the play ultimately landed in that. And out of the shotgun here, looking for the pass. This is to the end zone. That is up. That is picked off by the Tigers. That is number 2. They have done that. And on the return... That is a first down, Waynesville, deep in their territory here. We're going to take a look at this pass in the shotgun here, looking for the pass handoff. Couple yard gain on the play. That'll bring up second and about 7, maybe 6. So, decent pickup by the Tigers on that. 8 minutes left in this quarter. And handoff again in the backfield. This is a short gain once again. This is 3rd down and 2.
Tyshawn Bird with the carry.
That was Tyshawn Bird that time with the pickup. So far, this running game against the getting a little bit of yardage here. Not a lot of blow-up plays, but a little bit of wildcatness coming out of this, and we'll see. And Tigers have an opening if they get through. This is a chance, 2 to beat, and that is a out of bounds at the 25. But that is a big pickup for Waynesville, and we're going to have a penalty flag after the play. So we're going to take a timeout here. We'll be back as they sort 1 yard line. And Tigers in motion. And look for the pass. Pass downfield. Can't get the pass. That's going to be an incomplete.
Incompletion brings up 2nd down.
I mean, that would have been a very good opportunity for the Tigers. 2nd and 10 now coming up. I believe, is that still Wells? That is Wells back out there. Back out at quarterback. It's a Halloween night, and hopefully your trick-or-treating has gone well. Don't trick-or-treat too late out there. 5 minutes to go in the 3rd period here, and I want to thank Misha for allowing us to do these games here like this. I mean, it makes it very easy. Did volleyball last night. Really had no issues. And looking back, pass is caught. And we're going to be close to a 1st down here. But I think we are a yard short of this. That is a 8-yard pickup, so 3rd and 2. Our coverage of district action will continue tomorrow as the students of Rittner High School will actually bring the broadcast. I'll be doing some play-by-play probably, but other than that, I believe we're going to leave it up to them. And again, another big pickup. That's a 1st down. That's Crispin once again with the pickup. 1st down for the Tigers. And the clock continues to roll here. We're going to take a look at our scoreboard here, and we're going to see what we can find going on in the rest of the world in Southwest Missouri. Not the only game going on in town here. And Crispin again there. Sunday morning, we're going to have some freezing going on, so hopefully you got your pipes all sorted out, you got your plants all in, you got to go dig up your flowers, bring them inside, heat up your garage, and keep them alive. Don't worry about that car. You don't need that. First down and goal, it looks like, actually, for the Tigers now. And Tigers are close. This is going to be short. About the 1 yard line, maybe 2. So looking at some scores here. Other scores in this district, Camden 10, 21, Jefferson City 7. So that is an upset. Camden struggling all year, but going into Jefferson City, or I believe they may be in Camden. I'm not sure on that one, but that'll bring up 3rd down and goal. It didn't update my 2nd and goal, but it's 3rd and goal. So Camden could pull off an upset there. The winner of that game will play the number 1 seed Lebanon in Lebanon next week. Now the opposite district of us, the winner of this district, will play Neosho leading Branson 35-7. Webb City 31-7 over Parkview. That last update in the second. Pass is caught. Touchdown, Waynesville. So the Tigers will cut into this lead here. Good play by Ryder Wells. MJ Green, good little route. And just like that, Tigers are on the board. They will not have a goose egg tonight, as that will give them the extra point there, and that does stop the clock. And then Republic last night defeated Willard 62-14. So Republic, a very good team. They defeated the Tigers by a significant score earlier this year also. Kick is good. We're going to take a timeout. We're going to take a break. We'll be back for the offense. That is Brady Cross, the senior, kicking to Glendale. And kick is returned at the 10. Glendale's got some room out of bounds.
Cameron Richardson with the return.
Richardson on that return. Clock continues to run. Uh-oh. We had a spike or something there, and I don't know what happened. What happened to that? I don't know. There we go. It did some weird stuff, and I don't know what happened to it, but we are back. So, not sure. It does happen here. We'll call that a bug. 1 minute left in the quarter. Falcons with the ball. Short pickup. It's going to be a 1 yard pickup on the play. 2nd and 9 for Glendale. Looking at some other scores around the southwest Missouri here. McDonald County in the third quarter up 21-12 to Monette. And Glendale caught in the backfield. Nowhere to go on that play. Washington will lose a yard here, I believe. 3rd and about 10. And then Logan Rogersville in the third quarter, 16-7 over Marshfield. And no score, Bolivar at Carl Junction yet. That's a former COC matchup. But we're going to take a break. We'll be back after this for the final quarter. It is Glendale up 44. Back fourth quarter action here. That is Glendale nearly tipped into an interception. Tigers can't come away with it. 4th down on the Falcons.
Pass is incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Glendale in a hurry there.
4th down.
And then some other scores around southern Missouri, I guess. St. James defeats Stratford. That was maybe last night, maybe tonight. It doesn't say, but it's 29-7. That's St. James Tigers, not too far from Waynesville. Glendale going back for the punt. My color grade's a little bit off with their uniforms, but we'll be okay with that. And just like that, Falcons will the ball inside the 15 for the Tigers, deep in their own territory. Incomplete pass intended for that. I think Carmelo Jackson. That was Carmelo Jackson out there.
Is on the IL. Mercy makes it easy to get the carry you need now. Just visit mercy.net.
That was a kind of creative play, but a little bit short off target. Looking at Class 3, District 6, Mount Vernon 28 in the second. Probably halftime right now. Aurora 7, and then Cassville defeating Reed Springs 52-0. And backed up again. This will bring up a 3rd down for the Tigers. Oh, they're going to pick up a few after the scramble on that. 3rd and 7. So Ava defeating Fair Grove 44-24 in the third right now. Forsyth 42-14 final over Houston, and Catholic defeating Willow Springs 41-7. And then Holden defeating Diamond 56-0. Warsaw and South Callaway battling it out. In the third, a one-score game. Warsaw dominating all year. Incomplete pass brings up fourth down.
And incompletion brings up fourth down.
And Pierce City and Ash Grove fighting it out in the second, 19-6. Scores not all updated here. And then 8-man Greenfield defeating leading New Heights Christian in the second, 50-22. And then Lincoln at the half, 50-6 over Osceola. Tigers back into their own end zone once again for the kick. They're going to have to they're going to get this off. Good kick on the play. And it's on the ground. Ball is, I think Glendale has it. It is Glendale, but nearly bounced out of the hands into the Tigers.
And many thanks to NEB Social, Connect Church, and Alamo Draft House Cinema.
So a very close scenario there that luckily I think they were thankful did not happen.
Please remember all these companies and their support of Glendale.
I want to thank everyone for purchasing this here and helping out, as also not just the sponsors, but everyone that helps to support throughout the year. Short pickup on the play, second down on the run.
Gendale Washington with the carry at his second down.
Washington continuing to run the ball, doing a good job here. With 7 minutes to go here, I want to congratulate the Tigers for competing this season here. I mean, not everything ends in a win. And I want to congratulate Glendale here, as they're going to come away with a victory. They'll have to go on the road to Springfield and face a very good Capital City team. Washington, he's going to pick up some yards. That's a first down for Glendale.
Denzel Washington with the carry.
And Denzel Washington continues to get some life here in the second half. 6:43 to go. This time the ball inside the 30. But I do want to say thank you, everyone. Again, thank you, Security Bank, for everything you have done. Security Bank has made it possible to bring a lot of high school basketball this year. If you have a chance, go check them out. Also, Bank of Iberia. If you're in Iberia, check out Bank of Iberia. If you're in Iberia or Waynesville. Two good locations. And then Bank of Crocker, also supportive of the Waynesville Tigers this year. And also sponsors of some basketball. So do want to thank them, along with the banks and Licking down there. Ozarks Progressive Bank, or Progressive Ozark Bank. Forgot how it worked, the wording of it. But and then Town and Country Bank also for helping to make things possible for the Licking Wildcats. Nearly lost the snap, but good play on that. Falcons on their feet. Is that number 9 or is that number 8? I can't tell who that is. That is Ross. That is number 9. So Glendale with another first down. This time it is going to be first and... Is that first and goal? I guess it's at the 10, so it's going to be a first and goal from the 10. So, 44-7 here is the score. That was the halftime score. Tigers came out, scored a touchdown pass. Get rid of the goose egg. Washington is going to run in for the touchdown. That will make this a 50-7 ball game as the Glendale Falcons get that touchdown.
Gendale, Washington.
And Denzel Washington with the run on that.
From Glendale.
4:40 to go. Clock will run again after the kickoff. That will make this a 43-point lead once again, and chance to make it 44. And kicking for the Falcons is Heeman. While holding for the Falcons is Cash Newberry.
Call against Waynesville.
The offsides call, that will move this extra point a little further in for the Falcons. Well, the kickers don't move, so they're pretty much set. And that is incomplete. I don't think that is could be an interception, but either way, on the extra point, does not matter. We're going to take a break. Tigers will kick off. And Heeman kicking off here for the Falcons. This kick is going to be returned from the 10. Green, I believe, returning the ball for the Tigers. And he will be stopped short back there. Nope, that is number 40. That is Crispin. First and 10, Waynesville.
Morno Crispin with the return. Kobe Benton with the tackle.
It's Crispin, normally number 4, by the way, if you're just joining us, but
Ball in there at 19-yard line.
clock continuing to roll here, so 4 minutes left in the Tigers season. Falcons will hit the road as they travel to Jeff City, take that 2-hour trip up north, and there's some good food in Jeff City, so I hope they go and enjoy some good buffet food up there. Some great food in that town. I'd say make a day out of it. Go up to the state capitol, and I'd say have fun, but they're probably on a trip for football. Meanwhile, I'll be on a trip to St. Louis, so... Tigers handoff. He is swallowed up in the backfield. The ball is loose. They're going to say someone is down. We're going to see what happened there. Glendale, I think, had it. Look back here. Ball. They're saying it's loose. Glendale has it, fumbles it, and he is not down. So... does Waynesville have it back? What are we doing? Nope, it's just second down, so. Now, if this was a college game, there would be about a 5-minute review over that same play, by the way. From 4 different angles, and they still would be undecided. At least in South Carolina, they would be. Texas, they just throw bottles. Waynesville going down the field. And still going down the field. And the Tigers are going to come away with a... well, whatever that was, that's a touchdown. Oh, so there we go. So that's a touchdown for the Tigers.
Houston.
So Tigers will get the extra point here as that is Houston with the touchdown. And extra point coming here on the game. It's a good moment for him here in this. 2 minutes to go in this ball game. Kick is up. Kick is good. Tigers with 14. We're going to take a break as the Tigers can't see them on the other side because there's a giant wall next to me. So we'll have to see who's on the camera. And Glendale's got some space. Little spin move here, and all the way out to the 45, just short of the 50. I'd say 1st and 10. We're going to have a penalty flag on the sideline here. And I'm not sure. I think we have a taunting is what we're going to have out of that. So offsetting personal fouls. And I think we are going to just have it at 1st and 10. We did have taunting on Glendale, and then I think we had some words by the Tigers there as everything will wash itself out, and we will start from the Okay. Well, we're going to be at the 48, but either way, it's 1st and 10. The clock will start running here. It should be running anyway. But either way, there it is. Under 2 minutes left. Bobbled snap. Glendale in trouble. No, they are not. That's a 1st down. And that may turn into a touchdown as the Glendale Falcons run that in for a touchdown.
Touchdown Falcons. Will Ross with the run.
And that is Ross going to pick up the bobbled snap and just kind of walk his way into the end zone. Makes this a 56-14 ball game. He just found a big hole and there was no one there. That will once again bring out Heeman to kick, Cash Newberry to hold. Kicks up. Kick is good. And 57-14. We're going to take a break. We'll be back. Are going to move on in the district. They'll pick up a victory. Kind of an upset on the other side here. Camdenton leading Jefferson City. I'm not sure what the score is currently, but if this was a normal week, I could look on YouTube and probably figure it out, but we can't right now. 1st down, Tigers. And I believe, well, the clock's not running yet, but this will be the last set of plays here for Waynesville.
Hayes, Kristen with the tackle for the Falcons.
Tomorrow, join us on YouTube. We'll be live at 9 a.m., not 7, 9. With youth football, we'll have 5th and 6th grade first, couple games, couple 3rd and 4th grade games, and then we'll finish off with our kindergarten, 2nd grade age group for semifinals. Then the following week, we'll have our 3 championships, so be sure to join us tomorrow on that. Clock running now, so season coming to a close here. Hand off by the Tigers. 2nd down and 6.
Hayes, Kristen with the tackle. 2nd down.
Allen with the 5-yard pickup on the play. And 2nd down again. This time, opposite direction here. That's going to bring up a 1st down. And this will be the final play of the game here as clock will run down.
Liam Wilhite with the tackle.
Tigers don't have to run a play. And it looks like they're going to start walking off as we are going to have a final score here.
That'll be a final score tonight. Glendale.
So thank you for joining us here.
Waynesville.
It has been our pleasure here. Glendale, a few scores in the second half. Tires with a couple and a 44-point lead at halftime. But thank you for joining us, MSHSAA TV. Thank you, Security Bank. We'll be live Monday at 11 a.m. from Bambino's in Springfield. Then
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Dip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging on till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious. I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star and this life gon' live.